Hi everyone and welcome back to Sip Your Tea with Miss V. I'm Missy V, and if you are new to my channel, go ahead and click the subscribe button below. I'm always welcoming new people to join my channel. So for today, I wanted to talk about my move to Los Angeles. If people don't know, I left my hometown, West Bloomfield, Michigan, which is about 30 minutes outside of Detroit, Michigan. I moved last Wednesday and now I'm in Los Angeles. I'm living in kind of like the generalized area of like North Hollywood and Hollywood. So far I love it, but for those who never moved across country or moved away from their family or friends, it is hard. I'm not going to lie. Like when people told me when I was telling people I was moving, I was like, oh my God, I'm so excited to move. Like so excited for a new adventure, a new start, kind of reinventing myself. I didn't realize all like the emotions that go with it. I have a studio right now. I live alone, so I also think that's a role to play as well as kind of feeling lonely. And I also I have a few friends here, but not like a lot. And even back in Michigan, I didn't really have a lot of friends either, but just the whole adjusting and moving to a new environment and having a new job and meeting new people, it is a lot. And I want to talk about my journey and how did I get here and how did I move from Michigan and everything else. So stay tuned. So make sure to subscribe, guys, and stay tuned for my countdown how to move across country. All right, everyone, so who's ready to know how to move across the country? I hope everyone who's watching this video is, and I slimmed it down into 5 things to do before you move across the country. So you gotta think of a destination of a place. If you don't have a place in mind, if you don't know where you wanna go, don't think you should move. But if you do have a place in mind, start from there. Then you kind of got to go, so that's number 1. Have a place in mind where you wanna move. That's definitely the top one. So another one on top of that too is make sure you have friends that live in the area. If you don't have friends, go for it. And then if you don't have friends in the area and you just want to move anyways, listen to step 3, 4, and 5. But if you do have friends in the area, then definitely step 2 is something you would need. Like I said, I have family that lives here, but not a lot of family, but at least that's better than nothing. And also I do have friends here just from knowing from Twitter and Instagram. I'm definitely a millennial, so I feel like you can make friends anywhere. Just you have to go out and, being a single girl and by yourself. It's not always the smartest, but you definitely have to be you have to make sure where you're going is safe and everything. But anyways, so definitely have a big group of friends. If you are not big group of friends, but just have someone that's in the area. If you're one of those adventurous people and you just want to move just because, then go for it. Also, having friends helps too with connections. So if you want to work in the entertainment industry or whatever, I think having friends will be more ideal, but you can still make friends regardless wherever you go. Okay, so number 3, living arrangements. You need to know who are you living with. Either you're gonna live with 6 other people in a studio apartment or you're gonna live by yourself. Think of your living arrangements. And that's always a big thing because I knew personally I didn't want to couch surf on people's couches. I need my own space, I need my own bed, I need my own area. I just cannot, I'm done with the roommates. I had a really bad roommate experience my junior year of college and I just was I'm done with roommates. Until I get married, obviously, and with my husband, then whatever, that's fine. But as moving forward, I'm done with friend roommates. So also make sure it goes with your budget. I'm looking at a list, so if anyone's thinking I'm looking at nothing, no, I'm looking at a list. I wrote everything out. And you have to decide, make sure it fits in your budget. My studio apartment's super cute. So if you want to have a studio like me, make sure it comes with parking because mine comes with parking and then also my cable. So that's included in the rent. So definitely look into that and don't stop looking because before I moved, it was very frustrating finding a place, especially because I didn't know if I wanted to live in the North Hollywood, or do I want to live in Melrose? But it just depends on your location because if you do want to live in Melrose or Beverly Hills, obviously your rent's going to be a little bit more expensive because those are really nice areas. But my rent's pretty nice and it's a little steep, but what it comes with it, I think it's nice. Anyways, like I said, the cable and my parking are both included in the rent. So definitely do that. Step 4, moving your car / all your valuables. Okay, so for me to move across the country to Los Angeles, I actually found a trucking company that allowed me to ship my car and also pack it. So that was the top super important things, because you definitely need a car in Los Angeles. I don't care who you are. I think you can definitely do transportation, like take the bus and stuff, but Lyfts and Ubers add up. Like, that's gonna be expensive. And then honestly, like, I've only been here a week, so I really can't say, but like, I really haven't really been seeing like buses like that. The only buses I've seen is like those tour buses of like tourists on and stuff. So I don't know. I mean, if you're one of those people that like, like you like to be like more like in the culture and you like to ride the bus, go for it. But for me, like especially with groceries and like bringing all my stuff out here, I definitely needed a car. So with that being said, I found a trucking company that allowed me to pack my car, and the total was $950. So that was a deal, because all the other places I tried to find was like either like maybe $1,200, and I was like, I'm not doing that. I gotta like find a place, like I gotta find a company that allows me to do what I want to pack. So basically, the generalization rules for packing your car is to make sure none of your stuff exceeds above the window. It has to like make sure they can see out all your windows. And then, so I just packed up all the stuff that was really important to me, like all my makeup, like all like maybe just like, obviously makeup is one, but two is just like, my tripod, my cameras, and then just things I could fit in there. Like, so, the other furniture, I don't know if you can see it, but like the bigger stuff, I just had it all shipped to me from like IKEA and Target and stuff like that. And I just build it in my apartment and like put it together, which thank you so much, Mom and Dad. They were a big help. They were my carpenters when they came. But anyways, yeah, so definitely find a company that you could pack your car. I noticed that a lot of people were there that came from wherever they are to Los Angeles, they were able to ship their car and pack it. So that's number one. But when you do ship your car and pack your car, you need to have someone, or if you're not there in time, like me, like I wasn't here in time to pick up my car. I had my cousin, Alan Peterson, by the way, he's the funniest comedian. He picked up my car for me and like left it at the airport. And then when I got off the plane, I just put all my stuff in the car and then came to my apartment. So that's definitely, so packing your car and shipping your car is number one, because I know a lot of people that they drove their car across the country, like, and they kind of made a trip about it. But then I know other people that just like, I just didn't want to go through it. Personally, I didn't want to go through it because you're putting a lot of miles on your car, paying for gas, paying for hotels, paying for food. I feel like all that adds up to almost like not the whole $900, but maybe like shy of like $600. So and then all that extra stress on you is priceless. And then all that driving it's a lot. It's not like I'm driving from Detroit to Chicago. Like, it's a lot. So I shipped it and I was done with it. Moving is a process. I tell myself this every day. Moving is a process. Not everything's gonna be done in one day. I'm still sleeping on an air mattress. Hopefully by the end of August I will have a bed. So that's the next step. Once I get a bed, I'll be all set. But moving is a process. I just got my Wi-Fi and cable today. So that was a lot. I didn't have Wi-Fi for like a week. So I was using up all my data from like my hotspots. But it is a process. You will have a lot of loose ends, like, making sure you're like, I made sure my utilities were on before I came. Like the air, definitely the air. It's hot outside. It's like 95 degrees. So make sure all your utilities are like your water and everything. But the necessities like cable and Wi-Fi, you could wait on that. It's not a big deal. And also just have fun. I keep telling myself that every day. Like, obviously, I'm not going to have this glamorous lifestyle yet, but I will. And so I just have to keep telling myself that. And also, you have to keep telling yourself, why did you move where you moved to? So that's also a good thing. Like, keep reminding yourself of your dreams and your passions and why you do everything that you do, because it will definitely help you in the long run. So, thanks for watching, everyone. I hope I gave you really good insight on how to move across the country. And if anyone wants to know, like, I can show you my apartment as well and show you how like all this stuff, like how I decorate my studio, because sometimes studios you don't have privacy. So let me know if you want to see a video of my studio apartment. So leave your comments below and make sure to subscribe to my channel, everyone. And I hope you guys have a great day. And remember, you do you. Bye, everyone.